What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about postpartum depression. And the reason I felt the need to do this video is because I was not educated on it at all. Like, I don't remember learning about it in school. I don't remember learning about it in college. It was just kind of like I learned about it as I went through it. I want to say congratulations to all of the mommies out there, all of the new mommies, all of the moms who are expecting right now. I cannot imagine being pregnant right now. I actually was pregnant during the pandemic when everything first started, but thank God that's over with and done. So big prayers up to all of the mommies right now who are expecting. All right. So I want to talk about some of the physical changes that happen during pregnancy. And I jotted a few things down. So your boobs start to stretch, as well as your belly, your hips, your thighs, the back of your legs. There's the swelling of the feet, the swelling of the hands. Let's not forget the weight gain. All right, the water weight and all of that. There is a lot that comes with pregnancy, and I just really feel like I want my daughter to know all of these things ahead of time, because I don't want her to be like in shock when she gets pregnant. Like, I want to walk her through everything early on, because I don't want her to be lost and stuff like I was. Y'all, it's really levels to it, and it doesn't matter if you have one child or 5 children. It's all the same, but then it's all different, because each and every pregnancy is a different ball game. That's just how I see it. If anybody has any thoughts on that, please leave in the comments below. I swear, because each and every one of my pregnancies, they were different. Like with my son, I was very, very, very sick. Morning sickness was crazy with my firstborn. And then with my daughter, I did not get sick like that. Maybe a couple of times in the beginning, like the first trimester, but I was not really sick with her. Then with my last son, I was pretty sick with him. So for me, with my sons, it was a lot harder on me than with my daughter. There is a level of selflessness that comes with being a parent as a whole. So when they say, oh, your life will never be the same. Oh yeah, now that's very much correct. Everything is different when you have a child. Not only your physical body, but your mental as well. So when it comes to the mental part, I don't think I was really ready for everything that came with motherhood, but I'm glad that I had my mom here with me to just be a support, just like a shoulder to lean on. A lot of health problems can come with pregnancy as well. For instance, I had gestational diabetes when I was pregnant. Let me see. All 3 times. For whatever reason, my blood sugar was very high. Even when I starved myself before my appointment and did the glucola test, it was just off. And that actually made me worry a little bit, because I was like, why is my blood sugar so high? Like, is my baby okay? Turns out that all my kids came out good, and my blood sugar went back to normal. But there are so many women who get gestational diabetes and it doesn't go away after the baby comes. So then you have mothers who end up with type 1, type 2 diabetes, and they never had those problems prior to getting pregnant. Hypertension. That's another thing with pregnancy. A lot of women have really high blood pressure, and that's actually really dangerous. Any type of health concern is dangerous during pregnancy because you're not only looking out for yourself, but you're looking out for your unborn. I know women who have developed lupus after they had kids. It's just so many things that come with growing a human. And then you have women who give birth naturally, and then you have the cesarean, aka C-section. Now, I really can't speak on the C-section experience because I thank God I gave birth naturally, and I never had an epidural either, so I really can't speak on that. But I do know women who have had C-sections, and let me tell you, it's levels to it. Like I know someone personally who has had 4 C-sections. And that's a lot on the body. But it has to be done in order to get that baby here safely. So kudos to all of the women who have had C-sections. Now let's get on back to the subject of postpartum depression. Now, after I had my first son, I was a zombie for like his whole first year. I did not sleep. It was like I was watching over him all the time. I was constantly getting up, walking to his crib, and it was just like I want to make sure he's breathing. I want to make sure he's breathing. And eventually I got better with that, but y'all, it was just like I was up all night. Sleep deprivation is a really big thing after you have a baby, y'all. This last pregnancy, I had a really bad case of sleep deprivation as well, and I was just all over the place mentally, and it really caused a lot of problems with me, and it caused me to have like this whole breakdown and everything. It's a lot of hormonal imbalances that come with giving birth. You know, you having to regroup and get yourself back together. Everybody talks about, oh, the little bitty baby and all of that. That's wonderful. But what about mommy? You guys, that's why I have made it a priority to take care of myself and put myself first in this season, because if I don't take care of myself, I really can't take care of anyone else. That includes my children, that includes my husband, or anyone else in my family. So just take it from me. After you give birth, try your best to recenter, refocus, meditate, and do some things for mommy. Check out Mom Time too. All right. Also, I want to give some sympathy to the mothers who did not get to bring their babies home. I don't think there is a lot of support out there for those moms who have miscarried or who have had stillborns. That's a whole different subject. If anybody has any resources for postpartum depression or um, resources for moms who have lost a baby, please leave it in the comments, because we never know who that could be helping. That's a whole nother level of postpartum depression that I can't even fathom. So my heart and prayers go out to all the moms out there who have lost a child. Ladies and gentlemen, what can we do to help each other out? Well, the thing that helped me a lot when I gave birth was talking to other moms, talking to my mom, talking to my grandmother, just talking to other moms who have been where I was at the time. So also having somebody that you trust in the home to really take care of your child, other than dad, because mom and dad need rest, because the baby gets up all times of the night, morning, and that's just what it is. We just have to come together as a whole and kind of open the doors for discussion. Let's talk about what it's like to give birth. Let's talk about the hemorrhoids and the leaky boobs from breastfeeding. Let's just open up about it. It's okay to talk about it. That's just how I feel, y'all. Shout out to Mary Ellen Green. She mentioned therapy, physical therapy after giving birth. Yes, especially after a C-section. I feel like there should be free resources for therapy, not only physical therapy, but mental therapy as well. It's a lot to take care of other people. And being parents, that's just what we're going to be more giving, especially to our children. But I think that just taking a little time for self and self-care is a big deal. After those 6 weeks are up, go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Go get a pedicure. Go get a massage. We just got to take better care of each other and reach out to each other with questions. Any questions that you may have, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to ask your best friend. Don't be afraid to ask your cousin. Ask the real and raw questions. I guarantee somebody gonna have the answer. So that's it, postpartum depression, y'all. It's a real thing. It's okay to get help. It's okay to ask all the questions. And if you don't feel like you got the right answer from this person, just go to the next person. It's good to have someone there to talk to. I mean, it's also good to go to Google too, but you know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please leave any resources in the comments below. Have a great day.